Hello, you guys. Thank you, Single Mama 4. Thank you so much. How are you? Love you too, Single Mom. How are you guys? Hey, Anonymous. Hey, Lynn. So good to see you. Hey, Yenny. I don't know why my computer is not letting me highlight comments. I hope I don't accidentally block anybody. Hey, Nady. Cool Gamer. Hey, 7 of us. Melinda. And you guys, sorry for the Shake and Bake 420 for the impromptu. Honestly, I've been just struggling to get I'm just struggling on time management right now. It's been stressful. Yesterday was quite the day. So today I'm going to take my kids swimming, and then I hope to do a live on Real Talk tonight, just hanging out. I want to go through the tabloids and talk about whatever's happening right now and go through celebrity. I don't know, just something to kick back and relax. Hey, Debbie. Yesterday, my mom was rough, and oh my God, we've just been struggling trying to get her back on solid foods, and it's very difficult. And so yesterday, she's having a hard time eating. I'm drinking. She was feeling really weak, and she had a doctor's appointment. And you guys, she got over there, and her blood pressure was 90/60. She was severely dehydrated. It was just so scary. So I don't know. That's kind of been all I think about. So I was going through the true crime news that had happened today on Crime Online, or not in the last few days. And I was thinking about there was a few things I wanted to pinpoint, but I know people are kind of sick of this letter, and so I didn't want to focus on it too much. Then I found this article that I'm like, oh my God, we got to read this together. So that is that. Let me see if I can change the contrast, because where I'm outside, it is not good. One sec. I think I can see it better on dark mode, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, you guys. Maybe not. Maybe I just totally messed up. Anyways, I know. Outside. I thought, because my kids are kind of being a little rambunctious, it'd just be easier to do it outside. And I could smoke a cigarette too, because we don't smoke in the house. Hey, Electro. Okay, so the first thing that I just want to show you guys, and I guess I'll have to pull it up and screen share, is the letter comparison that was going around. I think we'll start here. Oh, thank you, Melinda. Oh my God, my mom is everything to me, and this is just shaking me to the core, you guys. If you ever want to, if you are, I don't know, it's just you forget how it feels to just be completely weak and helpless, and kind of just, I don't know. It's hard to explain, you guys. It's just been a lot. Thank you, Yenny. I appreciate that so much. I'm hoping and praying that she's on the mend. So, anyway, so this was something that, this letter comparison was going around, and to the point where people have said this is a fake letter. Tim Mullen wrote the letter. It is fake. I want to tell you guys, I don't believe that. I really don't. So I'm going to show you a couple reasons why, and then system audio. Okay. Thank you, Single Mama 4. Okay, so here is, Dawn's got better handwriting than I do. Okay, you guys, now look. Look at the letter that we got from the jail on the left versus letter. For one, it's print in cursive. Okay, John Wells grew up in a time when cursive writing was something that was really, that's how you had to write. some interesting things, though. Don makes everything about him. And this is something that Woofy pointed out to me. Look at the explanation points in both letters. In both letters, you'll have moments where the contrast is so bad out here, where the explanation points are like drawn over twice, and they look darker. To me, I do believe that he wrote it. I think that it's just a difference in two different types of writing. But, hey, Nicole. Let me stop this screen share. Can we debunk the letter if we just write Don and ask him if he wrote this letter to the kidnappers? I suppose we could, but and how would you guys feel if he wrote the letter, but he had someone else pin it? Because I know for a while, hey, Nanny to boys, for a while, you weren't allowed to take things in and out of the jail because of COVID. I'm on the fence if Don or not. Hey, Pointer Lover. Okay, let me show you guys this article. I cannot believe what I saw. This from Sun, which they have covered a lot of Summer's case and stuff. Look at this. Not a criminal mastermind. Crucial signs Summer Wells' father is not behind her disappearance, revealed by experts as letter to kidnappers is shared. Holy moly. There has to be it. Hold on. I've got to get my settings to change because I can't see hardly anything. There we go. Okay. So we're going to read through this and see what the experts had to say. I'm very interested. I think that we are already pretty biased, right? I can admit that. I am biased against the family because of all their games and the bullshit, So it's hard. I don't know. Oh, LFT. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, just take care of yourself. We'll be here waiting on you. If that happened, you must be talking to someone over the phone, and that'll be either Candace or Sonia or Tim. He is a compulsive liar, absolutely, and he's good at it. And I think that people forget how good he is. Even the behavioral panel, they're experts, but he's like, like a psychopath. They are so good at lying, manipulating, faking. You can't really point it out instantly. I think we have to look at this. Every person who's gotten close to him, look how they've turned. Benny, Cher, every YouTuber, and it's like they try to go in. I know for sure Cher, because I know Cher. I love her and I trust her judgment. I believe that she went in to try to help. Yeah, I think that she stands up for maybe the underdog, and she wanted to believe that they were innocent. So tried to help them honestly and truly from her heart. Over time, she started to see how they were. And I think that's what happened with all of them. You see a pattern with everyone that they've gotten close to and drifted from. Lips. That was Candace, but same thing, that I don't know. That's just kind of how I see it. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Pamela. There are no fold lines in the letter. Tim said Don mailed to him. Tim sold the story to the trash magazine The Sun. I think Tim composed it. The fold lines. Wow, that is quite interesting. Thank you, Patty. Okay, let's just check out the article real quick and then we'll chat about it. Or we can chat along the way. But I can't see comments as we read. I'll have to come back to them. So, renowned body language and behavior experts believe a missing girl's dad who has been accused by the public of harming his daughter is innocent. Don Wells has faced ceaseless backlash and branded as a villain on social media after his daughter Summer mysteriously disappeared last June. Well, the Sun, I should have tagged their asses, because are you aware of why he faced ceaseless backlash and was branded as a villain? I mean, he did lie quite a lot. He admitted to all kinds of crazy shit that he's done. He said a lot of bizarre stuff. I mean, the stories don't add up. They change constantly. There's a reason. He literally shoved or hit Candace on live television, didn't remember Summer's birthday, doesn't know what her favorite candy is. I mean, there are reasons. The public has branded him as a villain. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I don't know if he's involved. I don't know. None of us know. But he's a habitual abuser hiding behind religion. Ellie is a beauty, Yenny. She really is. Fold Lines is very smart. I agree. I thought the same thing. They bought copyrights of that letter, The Sun. Okay, that's very interesting to know. Let's keep going. Don West is innocent, according to their and speech experts. So is that who they're talking about? Let's see. The behavioral panel interviewed Mr. Wells. So they literally, if this article is making it look like his letter was analyzed and they're talking about the past, the Sun, this is bullshit. Especially if they paid for the letter, I'm starting to feel a type of way. Let's just keep going and not jump to conclusions. Mr. Wells is no choir boy, but he's also not a criminal mastermind, said Greg Hartley, a retired military interrogator and one of the 4 members of the behavioral panel. Nothing is ever 100%, but he wasn't hedging in his answers. He wasn't guarding anything. There was consistency with delivery in his story, even when faced with our psychological ploys, even when asked the tough questions. There were no deviations in the story. All 4 members of the behavior panel agreed that Mr. Wells didn't hurt Summer, something that has happened only 2 or 3 times in their decades of providing insight on public interest. Mr. Hartley said they asked Mr. Wells if he hurt Summer or if he had anything to do with her disappearance. We look for how fast they talk, choice of words. We've already been all of this, so I'm going to get frustrated. See, what happened, I was planning the live. I was going to talk about, I do think that Dawn wrote the letter. And then I saw this article when I was searching. So I was like, oh, we got to go over this. So I have not actually read this, which is a mistake on my part. Let's keep going. Dawn didn't have a script and he never deviated from his story. There were no anomalies. He didn't have a script. I find that interesting. Some have pointed out that he looked nervous around authorities. Yeah, of course. He's been in trouble with the law before. He's not a choir boy and he doesn't pretend to be. That's a great point. I don't have any reason to be nervous when a cop gets behind me. I'm legal. My car's legal. I don't have any trouble. I don't have a record. Nothing. But just because I used to live in that world of buying drugs and using drugs, I'm like a cop gets behind me and my heart's like a million miles a minute. When the Sun put out the letter and after, it shows copyrights on the pic of the letter. Michelle After Dark saw it too and discussed it on her live stream. Y'all are all beautiful. Lynn, you're beautiful. Nady, all of you guys in here. And beauty comes from the inside too. It's like people look worse when they're nasty people, and vice versa. The court of public opinion turned on Mr. Wells and his family and pointed the finger at them. I think this, whoever wrote this article has been talking with Mr. Mullen. They sound quite a lot like him. But the perpetrator has maintained that Summer was abducted. The family has maintained that Summer was abducted by an unknown perpetrator. Wow, you guys, that was a Freudian slip if I've ever seen one. I said, but the perpetrator has maintained that Summer was abducted. In March, it was reported that Summer family wasn't cooperating with law enforcement as the search for their dog continues. Candace Blythe, Summer's mom, wrote a note to WJHL, which was forwarded to the Sun by a family spokesperson, that denied the sheriff's wall of silence allegations. So, Tim Mullen, you are the one working with the Sun. Does that mean they paid you for that letter? I've got to know, because you're always saying, blah, 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 the YouTubers that monetize their videos and this and that, and this video is not going to be monetized. So I would really love to know that. I really would. I'm not going to get all worked up. I got to take a deep breath. But Tim frustrates me. I got to be honest there. But this right here tells us, sorry, I'm drinking a huge water. It was forwarded by a family spokesperson. Tim is not the spokesperson for the family anymore. Maybe I should reach out to the person who wrote this article. The Sun revealed Mr. Wells' letter from jail that pleaded with the person or persons responsible for kidnapping midnight Monday into Tuesday. The letter was part of a 6-minute narrated video released by a family spokesperson. Interesting. There he's called family spokesperson, who what I assume is him, and we know that Tim is who released the video. Do the right thing and turn our daughter over to authorities. We're begging you with all of our hearts, do the right thing. When you took our little girl, you took our very lives. Why don't you our little girl back before God brought these sins on you? It's one of a series of letters that he wrote. This one will be addressed to Summer, who he believes is still alive. When asked how he's holding up, a family spokesperson told the Sun, Don will say God, which is true. Let's see if they actually analyzed the letter. No, they didn't. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am pissed. Tim Mullen is like the damn coronavirus. Oh my God. Do you think Don still wants him as a spokesperson? Yes, I do. I think that look at him. I mean, he said there you have another person. As a matter of fact, let's watch something really quick. That pisses me off that the Sun, I'm going to be reaching out to whoever wrote this. Let's see if we can see. Christopher Eberhardt. Lynn, can you do me a huge favor and screenshot this? Because for one, this title is total clickbait. For two, they're hearing their information from Tim Mullen. They're sitting here. Oh yeah, just. Okay. It's just really interesting. You have a third party trying to stand up for the innocence of somebody else in a case. How does he know? He admittedly doesn't even know. Didn't know them before. There's a lot happening. I forgot also about the recordings that were released. Have you guys heard those? I don't think we'll listen to those, but I would like to see if you guys have heard them. That's why I'm not a fan of theirs. I'm far from dumb, but his verbiage is hard to understand. Can you go on your hotspot? No, is it bad? I can't right now because that phone is dead. I think Candace was truthful about the relation between Dawn and Tim. Yeah, the alley recordings. Not her recording. Can we listen, please? They're really graphic. I mean, if you guys haven't heard them, we can. I want to show you this quick video by Chris McDonough, it's like a short, and in reference to the letters. And then let's see what you get. There were a couple of videos I shared on my community page. They're very graphic. They are accounts from Allie's daughter about what was happening in the home. One of them talks about Dawn sleeping with Summer, and that he would not have clothes on. There were, yeah. Sometimes the robot is bad. Damn, that sucks. Let me know if it does it again. Call it a hunch. Don't stop on taking writing classes while he's been away. Could someone have helped him? Indeed, but I don't think his vocabulary or writing styles changed much in the last few months. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Roxanne. Stop pulling on that door or you're not going to go swimming.
Aloha, everyone. I guess we have another communication allegedly from jail in the Summer Wells case. Every investigator worldwide understands what sod or some other dude means. The interesting thing about criminal behavior is the use of a third party to convince investigators that they're being truthful. My prediction is that we will continue to see more emotional communications coming out soon that will refocus the Summer Wells case onto another list of imaginary suspects. Let's continue to hope that her grandmother, father, and mother will reach deep within inside of themselves to once again to have a desire to cooperate with the TBI, FBI, and Hawkins County Sheriff's Department. Until then, I hope you're doing well.
Now, you guys, I know that there's a lot of controversy around Chris McDonough. I know that it was said by TBI that they were not working with him, but I gotta say, he said, he never said that he's on the investigation. He's retired. He is a YouTuber. He's not law enforcement. But he did show that he has been in communication with them. He shared it on his community page if you guys haven't seen. Now, I don't trust anyone 100%. I've even had issues with his coverage of other things like Gabby Petito's case. He named a random Twitter person for being Brian Laundrie while Brian Laundrie was actually dead in the reserve. And I feel that he's reached such a height in his career that his ego keeps him from correcting himself. So I had a problem with that because I think when you give, it's okay to get something wrong, but you have to, especially when you have an audience that's very big, it really is you have to correct your mistakes, because if not, you have a lot of people sitting at home that trust you and take your word on it. I know you guys trust me. Most of you guys in here like me and you trust me, right? And because of that, I that's really important to me. I really value that. And so, you know what I mean? I think that it's important to just acknowledge you've gotten something wrong. It's not that big of a deal. Anyways, that's the only issue I had with him. However, I do think at times the information that he brings is good information. Hey, guys, in Life with TLC. Hey, holy moly. See, I love Chris McDonough. A lot of people love him. We need to touch base on this subject. Let's do it. I have my phone, like the number that you have is dead most of the time. I've not been keeping up with it. Things have been hectic here, but I'm going to get better at answering and doing things. I've honestly hardly even talked to my closest friends. I'm barely getting by with the things that have to be done. And it's just a lot right now. You guys know what I mean. So, but I'm going to do better. I promise. He did correct himself though on a live and apologize to that person. He did. Wow. See, I missed that. If so, it took a while because when he first came back after, I was kind of watching and it didn't happen immediately. He also said he knew of all these affairs Barry Morphew was having and people thought he had inside information. Thank you, LFT, for sharing that. Let's see. He does bring good info, and I like his channel, but he does have a big ego, but still watches content. Same here, Yenny. Hey, Anissa. Did you see Chris in a profiler talk about the case and break down everything? Yes, I've seen a couple people he's had on there that were really interesting. That speech analysis dude from the FBI, he's really good. You were watching when he apologized. Okay, well, thank you, Ashley. Good to know. That's good. Okay, I'm going to go to my community page really fast and show you guys the recordings. And then I want to show you a couple other cases that are unfolding currently that could use some attention. There are always so many. One is the tragic murder of a 4-year-old by her 17-year-old brother. I was kind of scrolling through Crime Online. You guys know I like to do that. When Bentley goes to school, I'm going to have like a well thought out morning show planned that will go through like the current happenings and his headlines. That's a goal that I have. Like something that you guys know is going to happen that we can count on at a certain time on certain days. Now, let's do this. Hey, Truth and Transparency. Hey, Outside the Box with Chloe Joe. Steve, yes, Steve, the speech analyst. He's very good. Make sure you talk about my new deal with ABC. Congratulations. What's going on? Did he ever apologize to Jackhammer Jamie? I don't know about that. Ooh, that's very interesting, Joyce. He didn't apologize to Jamie Wilson, aka Jackhammer. He calls people to show up at his house thinking he had summer. Oh, Rachel Del Tondo. Yeah, that is very interesting. That's a case pretty close to you, like physically, and close to you spiritually too, that you've done. You'll have to go over there and check it out. It's insane. There's a lot of small town corruption and stuff. I've watched some of it. I watched like the Dateline, and it's pretty interesting. Rachel Del Tondo was a beautiful young lady, and it's just there's a lot to it. So yeah, you guys have to check it out. Very interesting and exciting. And congratulations on that. That's awesome. Anytime we can, I do think it's awesome. So the recording was disgusting. Okay, that's what we're getting into. Oh, Cray, he's been carrying around his little microphone everywhere. And I don't understand. My mom, like, she's trying to rest. So I can't just stop. It's just, it's tough. He wants to be a rapper, What? That's cool. That's super cool. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to have to be out of here for just a second. Back to here. Okay. So this morning I shared a video by Nana's Angels. We won't watch that, but I do recommend you guys going back to watch it. So they're talking about Candace contributing to the delinquency of a minor. And that whole argument is if she should have already been in trouble for that and this and that. And they're going through some of her photos. They found a couple 14-year-old boys at her house drinking and smoking. I thought that was interesting. And so this is a new channel. I'm That Bitch Mama Bear. I can't help but laugh when I hear her name, but now, trigger warning, this is graphic. Now, I don't know where this person came from, but I do know these are recordings with Allie and her daughter, and they're talking about the day that Summer went missing, kind of some of the family stuff around it, and I'm certain they don't know. I don't think they know they're being recorded. I'm actually not certain. That's something I'd like to ask I'm That Bitch Mama Bear, because that to me, if a person knows they're being recorded, they're going to do things a certain way if they don't. You know what I mean? So hold on, let me come back to the chat. Bentley a rapper. Sheep watching duty. Please screenshot and delete that. He did apologize. I'm confused. No, yeah, we can't be putting that stuff in here please. Allie True and Jody Sue broke the law. Tennessee is a mandated state. Hold on just 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, don't do that. I don't. Hold on. Chris never said he was working with TBI. He said he would turn over anything of value to the TBI. Yes, he's made some mistakes, but I do trust him. Mama Bear used to mod for Andrew. What? Thank you, Messy Jessie, and I love your tie-dye picture. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that personally here, I just like to allow people to keep things private. I'll never have stuff like that on my channel. If you know, you know. If you don't, we'll have to, this is for a later conversation, but I'm not about that. I'm not okay with that. I don't think that's okay. We can't be doing that because it's I don't know. Okay. I want one of your tie-dye pieces real bad. Oh, how cool. Well, reach out to me. I'm going to do some giveaways and stuff. Wait, what's on my phone? Yeah, my phone is dead inside, but I have a thing right here, but yeah. Okay. Back to the subject of summer wells just for a minute, you guys. This is very shocking. We'll listen for a minute. We're going to pause along the way to keep it in fair use.
Allison, honestly, do you think Summer was alive that day that they brought H home? I mean, did you see her? Did she look like him?
You can call him Hunter.
I don't even know why.
I can't honestly say
because them pictures don't.
So she's calling him H, which she's like, you can call him Hunter. So that's Allie who says that, Hunter's mom. Thank you, Anna. Yeah, no, I just, I don't know. We're going to have we'll just talk after this. I'm not going to draw attention to it.
Look like it. It looks nothing like she does in them pictures. You know that.
You're going to, hold on, you guys. Sorry, you guys. Bentley came out here playing freaking TikTok videos, and I don't want to get my video struck. Oh, I'm so glad you love it. Yay, that's awesome, Sandy Beach. Hey, Brittany J. Good to see you. Okay, let's keep listening.
True just showed us. That's why I'm asking. I remember that picture that they showed of that day that she was supposedly there, you know, in that truck or whatever they were in.
Her mama's truck.
Yeah, and I mean, Summer had like no life to her then. There was no the glow. You know what I mean? The glow.
I want to know why Grandis was allowed to leave state after her granddaughter went missing.
Exactly.
I want to know why grandma. So Allie's saying, now this is like I said, I believe it was recorded without her knowledge. But Allie is saying that she's curious of why grandma was allowed to leave state. Now, I know that there's other rumors going around. You can't keep up with everything that happens in this case. So I'm not going to focus on, like, there's some other things involving a truck and Hunter and Allie being at the house. I personally have not seen, I don't want to bring that into the equation yet because I don't see it as, I mean, it's a rumor, you guys. There's so many rumors, and we have to at least factually look at things and say, look, this is a rumor. We don't even know a lot of the things that we think we know. We don't. The police haven't told us shit. All we know is what we've experienced with the parents and them being online and stuff.
Come on. I don't even know anyone personally who's had somebody missing in their family. They got 2 fucking people.
Yeah. Females at that.
Yeah, exactly. 2 people. Okay, I'm coming back into the chat. Let's see. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you. Let's see. I'll try this again. I love you. I'm incredibly accomplishments, Ellie. Aw, and it went through. Thank you, Brittany. And that was very sweet. I love you too. Truth bombs coming, dealing rounds. Thank you. And thank you for the one for mom too. Mom, we had a rough day yesterday. Her blood pressure, I talked about it a little in the beginning. I've barely been able to even function or even keep up with anything, like just trying to get her to even just keep drinks down. And yesterday her blood pressure was 90/60, or no, wait, is it 90 over? Yes, big number on top. She went and got a bunch of IV fluids and stuff, and she's feeling a little bit better. But you guys, it is so hard to see, like, the person who has always been so strong and tough and taking care of you, and to see her so sick. Like, I've never seen her lay around. She's not that kind of person. So I don't know. It's just been really tough. So I'm not, if I seem a little off, that is why. I'm having a hard time keeping up with my messages, with emails, with seeing everything. I am sorry. I honestly will get back. I will get back to it when I can, I promise. So I'm going to keep listening, and I don't know much about Dylan Rounds. I really don't. Oh, thank you, Brittany. You're so sweet. That's really kind. I know more, but it's hard to keep up. Just like the Justice for Vaughn, which allegedly with Brittany J has been doing. I told you guys yesterday, incredible job. I'm seeing like daily lives on it because there's stuff coming out, new information every day. She's been really good. You can't play that out here. It will give me a copyright strike. Go in there and play it. So you guys go to Brittany's if you're into that one. And Tia, Simone, she's been covering it too. And a lot, just like Britt. I'm proud of you guys. You're doing awesome. Make her sip water all day. God bless. She's not on blood pressure medicine anymore. Nope. And I'm trying to get her to sip on stuff. It's just, she's so sick. Yeah, she tries. She's just so sick that she can't keep nothing down. And then she's on a liquid diet. So imagine she's not, like, everything's going straight through her. It's just, he's off a ventilator according to his mom. What? How? See, I can't keep up.
Like it's the male and a
We'll
female.
talk about that in a sec. Let's finish this for a minute because this gets easy. So before we got sidetracked, Allie is talking about, Allie and her daughter are talking to this woman about Summer, Dawn, and that day.
A male and a female. It's 2 females. That's fucked up.
Oh, so when he gets out of jail, True, they're sending him to Utah. He's going to jail in Utah.
Yeah.
I know. I heard he also has to. Yeah, and I thought he also has to go to Massachusetts.
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Hey, Rody Gal.
It was somewhere up north. Northeast.
Utah. Hey, Rody Gal, did you get your dress?
Wisconsin.
I don't remember. No, it wasn't Wisconsin. I can't remember. It was somewhere up there by fucking Massachusetts. I can't remember if it was Mass or if it was New Hampshire or something. Somewhere's up in that neck of the woods.
Right.
Thank you,
That
Betsy.
rhyme she did where she called up crying to Mary, his sister.
Yeah.
And it was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, this is about where it starts when my jaw dropped, you guys. I'm like, what in the hell? And I have to wonder, are all of these speaking out to law enforcement? And if they are, why has nothing happened? I think that we're all on the edge of our seats. It's been so long. We are at the point where something has got to give here.
True.
Oh my God.
Should be back. What? He was molesting his sisters. It was 7 girls. 7 of them. Oh, come on, man. One time, man, my friend Angel's birthday, in summer, she had this long dress on, and she was doing flips and shit.
Okay, you guys, this is very graphic, and I am so sorry you have to hear. If you are not ready to hear some very graphic, disturbing stuff, please leave. Okay? Because, wait, what did Anonymous say? What did I miss? What did I miss? What the hell? Oh, Nadie. Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Your husband says it was cute. Aw. She got the one that was like open in the back. Man, that one was really pretty. I know, but she'll see it eventually. Thank you, Anonymous. What is it? Did I miss an email or something like that? Today, I promise you guys, I'm going to get through all my messages, emails, comments, everything. And I'm really, really, really sorry that I've been so off. I'm trying. I'm really trying.
And you could see she had like this.
Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. You got to hear this.
Oh.
I mean, take us back to my nana's, and I was like, I'm keeping Summer for the night. And I was like, fuck.
Wait, what did she say there?
And I would ask her back to my nana's, and I was like, I'm keeping Summer for the night.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
You could see she had like this crusty shit on her vagina.
Oh.
And I flipped my fucking shit.
Oh.
I mean, take us back to my nana's, and I was like, I'm keeping Summer for the night.
I'm angry that Summer is even being talked about in this manner. I'm sorry. I am pissed. I know that it's they're disturbing recordings, you guys. It was my freebie for 2 months of membership. No worries. Thank you. Just do the best you can. We'll just be just fine. Thank you, guys. I know it's pretty bad. There's also other part. That's what I said. It's like that. I kind of didn't know if I should even play them for you guys. I had shared them. I don't know how to feel, but I mean, it's out there. And the way that this was exposed was through Andrew, Hunter's dad.
And I was like, fuck. And I would ask them, I was like, did Daddy hurt? You know, she's like, she would just like make a pouty face and shit. She wouldn't say nothing.
I would ask Summer if Daddy hurt you, and she would just make a pouty face. I'm that bitch mama bear, This is Allie's daughter. Allie is in the conversation too, and the channel in bitch is spelled B-Y. Here, I'll show you. Let's see. I'm that bitch. Should I share it in the chat? I can just do that so you don't have to search for it. You've never heard these? Yeah, they just came out. They're pretty bad. I will, I don't know. To be the one that even has to show them to you. You know I love her. I know you. I appreciate you so much. Love you guys. I really do. I love you too, Woofy. I love all you guys. For 4 years. I know how hard it is. Take some time for you. You'll be stressed to know. And thank you, Pointer Lover. Oh, I'm sorry you had to do that too. 2 bouts for 4 years. Oh, no way! Yay, Carrie, awesome! Pepperoni chunks wrapped with crescent rolls. When they come out, little bit of butter and Parmesan cheese. Whew! I'm telling you guys, you will be thankful forever for that one. That was his mod for a while. This is disturbing. There's more. So, hey, Rena. Why wouldn't she? I'm assuming and hoping that she did. See, this was a conversation that was recorded, I believe, with knowledge. So, like, they didn't know that this was being recorded and put out on YouTube.
And we were up there one time and they were drinking and crap, and he took all her clothes off, and he had boxers on, and he was just holding her naked. And then they went downstairs. And Candace was like, yeah, because Donnie sleeps naked, and I had to put a cover over him and move Summer into her bed. And I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, this is interesting. So she says, no, that'd be great, his Sally my Jack. Exactly, Anonymous. She says they were at the house and they were all, Dawn and Candace were drinking. Dawn was butt naked and took Summer. No, does he get Summer naked and then takes her downstairs? I'll have to re-listen to get it verbatim. Into his bed, and he had to be covered up because he sleeps naked. Excuse me, you guys. I was hitting my vape. Now, we know that Dawn has claimed he slept with Summer every night of her life. Ashley, if someone would have reported this at the time, we wouldn't be here today. This is the bullshit of it all. I get it. This is a kid talking, so I'm not even talking about her. Her mama and all the people who have come out now to say how awful they had it. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you, including you, Jody Sue. Because if you the other day come out and said that she said that she knew that Candace was buying drugs to sedate the kids, and probably for nefarious reasons, so they could be assaulted and shit. Now, either you're lying or it's true. Either way, it makes you fucking a piece of shit for that. Excuse my language, y'all. I've had enough. I'm at a point where it's like, yeah, they should, Nady. They absolutely should. Dawn was in boxers and he took Summer's clothes off before going downstairs. That's okay, Rena. I understand. I'm going to reach out to you soon once at my bearings. Yeah, she would. She would not have been there and we wouldn't be here right now. So either this, y'all are a bunch of fucking liars, or you're wrong for not reporting it. Which one is it? Time to face the public on this one, because that's what you fucking deserve.
OMG. I'm so sorry, baby.
Wow. Let's do this one. I just
downstairs and crap, and he took all her clothes off, and he had boxers on, and he was just holding her naked. And then they went downstairs, and Candace was like, yeah, because Donnie sleeps naked, and I had to put a cover over him and move Summer into her bed. And I was like, what the fuck?
OMG. I'm so
That
sorry,
man needs to
baby.
be dead.
Who says that man needs to be dead? I can't make that out.
Needs to be dead.
Yeah, he does.
OMG. I'm so
That
sorry,
man needs to
baby.
be dead. He needs to be dead.
Yeah, he does. And so does he.
My daughter knows I eat white bread, y'all. She's texting me, Mama, all the...
It's
Crazy. Sorry.
He used to take a shower with the 3 boys and Summer.
That's true. He's admitted it himself on a phone call with Molly Golightly. He showered with the kids. He said Candace didn't bathe that much. Remember that? This petition is aimed at Allie and Jody Sue legally. They had responsibility to report and didn't. Since you don't have a wrench, and I'm not in YouTube, I couldn't even give you one for a second. Does anyone, Lynn, do you know where that's at? Or LFP, Brittany? Time to pick lane, people. LFT, I love you. I find peace in not believing anything said from Allie and crew. They've lied the whole time. But what about this baby, the kid line? And also, certain things do line up. Like, I don't believe everything, of course, but I have to wonder, Dawn's already admitted to sleeping with Summer every night and showering with her. Not showering her like I shower Bentley. Here lately he's been showering himself, especially after swimming. I turn on the water. He gets in. He's been washing his own hair. I help him wash his body. I give him pull the thing down. He rinses himself. I stand on the other side of the curtain. What the? You're welcome, Ashley. I am sorry, but okay, Nady, I'm sorry. Sick fuck. Yes, he is. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You have to ask if a kid would make these details up. Brittany, I don't think so. Do you think so? I mean, if so, yeah, the thing is, True was around them all the time. Why would she think of this twisted stuff if it wasn't true? Yeah. I don't know. And then you have to lie in. We've always heard that Candace is jealous of the attention that Summer got from Dawn and this and that. Well, I don't know.
Like, what the fuck?
God. Y'all, I'd kill a motherfucker.
I would too.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I'm that bitch mama bear. If that's you, me too, girl.
I can't even think.
Now there's one more. We'll go over and check this out too. So this is the one about, remember, we talked about in my live, Andrew, Hunter's dad, saying that Summer she overdosed at 3. Here is the story. Now, Woofy, I talked about this when it came out, like 2 days ago, day before yesterday, and she believes that it doesn't sound true. But we're 2 different types of people. I've had experience in the world of drugs, and I know what a child who got into, let's say, meth perhaps do, right? They're probably going to cry, be scared, be shaky, be paranoid. They're going to maybe be seeing shit that isn't there. So that's just my prelude to this, I suppose. I'm sorry. I've been thrown off a little bit today by a few things. So I put it in the comment section of Alex's last community paste of Nana's video. Thank you so much, his Sally Magic. I put my 5 kids in the bath with me when they were little babies, too small to understand, but 5 years old. And the dad never usually does that kind of thing, right? Now, if Candace is always drunk in the evenings or whatever, okay, if you have to, you have to. But then also think how old these boys are. Nady, I would have left with her. I know. That's what I'm thinking. Why is this kid talking about this? They had to have been there, and no one reported parents to law enforcement. I can't believe how many of you guys hadn't seen this. Didn't Allie just get in trouble with CPS? Yes, she did. That's a good point, Mr. Tomato Head. He always balances out the chat. He'll let us know if we're getting a little too ahead of ourselves, but that's true. Thank you, Nady. Yeah, there's so much. We'll talk later. I'm going to go float around in the water for a few hours, I think, though. And then I'll get to all my messages and all that stuff. Don never said how old they were when he showered with them. See, I kind of felt like he meant recently. But here's this one. And again, trigger warning, this is some very disturbing shit, especially if you are invested in Summer, right? Because you look at a case for so long, you start to feel like you know these people. Brittany, do you start to feel like you know, like you have invested emotion, love, and interest in Vaughn's case and in him getting better? Like, for me, that's how I get when I'm really on something close. Watching it, feeling like hearing it all the time, you start to feel it. You start to feel like the energy of the people and I don't know. You feel like you know these people, like you know this child, and it's tough. It can be tough, and it's not just me that does this, you guys. It's all of us, all of you guys, all of us who are invested in this deep. After this, though, I will show you another story just so we can try to bring Summer, Sarah Brothers, and I think that she can bring awareness to lots of other little kids too that need it. So,
for entertainment purposes and general awareness, it has been uploaded to the proper people. This is Allison, Mama Bear, and Chris, and her daughter talking. Allie's daughter.
Hey, Muffin Tom.
I want to know why nobody done anything, and why nobody's still doing nothing. Yes, I've called it in to try to find out. I get no answers. Maybe somebody can help me.
Now this is it. Okay. That brings in a whole nother side. I guess I don't remember that. I've listened to this, but if you're calling authorities and reporting something over and over and nothing's done, you gotta know that's true, because there's a YouTube creator down there, and they Scott, and there was something that he came across. He wanted to get in contact with TBI over, and he had such, I don't even know, what ended up happening there, but I know that people are having a difficult time getting through to people.
True.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. You gotta tell Mama Bear what you just told me about
What?
this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Who called you? Who's harassing you? What?
Not now.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me turn on closed captioning. So Allie says, true. You got to tell Mama Bear what you just told me about them calling you at 3 in the morning.
Behind the Rovers Park. They called us at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and they were on our way to our house. Summer was 3 years old, and I guess Candace had I think it was meth. Something on the table, and she was high off her ass, and she left the room.
So she says that the closed captioning is not exactly correct, and I'm not in the chat right this second, but she says Summer was 3 years old. Candace had meth, and she was high off of her ass. She left some out on the table.
Summer got into it, and she called us. She showed up at our door, and Summer was like, she was shaking and crying.
Oh my God.
And I was like, y'all need to take her to the hospital. And she was like, no, we would have got arrested. So there we are, holding a freaking 3-year-old crying because she's scared and high out of her mind.
Oh my God.
Law enforcement never called back. Yep. Scott E. Skulls. Okay, Yanni, be careful, okay? Please say his Sally My Jack, the petition. Yeah, his Sally My Jack, the petition has been shared in chat, and thank you. Lynn wanted me to make sure you knew because you were doing dishes. Hey, Maria. You got to remember that, you guys. If you stream, this is a tip. Always remember, a lot of people listen, they don't watch, and they don't watch chat. I do it all the time. I have earbuds in while I'm floating around, sometimes outside swimming with the kids, and I'm not watching chat or looking at the screen. So if you address comments, it is best to kind of let people know what you're talking about. Scott E. Skulls, he cares about this so much, and you can hear in his voice how much this tugs at his heartstrings, and all he wanted to do was help. I know, Nady. I agree. I think I could tell that he cares very much too. Pointer lover, it's frustrating. If true, not only did they not report it, but they continued hanging out with them. Good point. But they're all, Allie does drugs too. You know? So that would not surprise me. Hey, Cheryl.
Yeah. They never cared about them kids.
And CPS does nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, when they did CPS checks, how the hell does she pass inspection?
So apparently, the CPS does nothing. Does that mean they reported it, or are they just pissed she gets past inspection with the nasty house? Because you can hear here. Pay attention. Allie says she talks about how her house doesn't pass for this and that, and theirs will. We know that we were just told the kids were just taken. Now Andrew adjusted on his lab, and I believe he did not confirm or deny. He definitely didn't confirm. So I don't know for sure. Like I said, there's so many rumors. Just always keep in mind, unless we're seeing it on documents from the police, from the court, from something that's verified. We just never truly know. I mean, we have our intuition. We can gather different people's stories and kind of see how they line other people.
I have fucking dirt on that house. No. I get yelled at. I fail my inspections here. I have a fucking piece of gold. She laughed about it. She was like, yeah, they saw all the weed and shit on the table, and they didn't say nothing. They just laughed.
I swear there's some. The whole town is in this.
No,
They all cover up each other.
I'll say if CPS was here for me and I had dirty dishes in my sink,
they would take her kids right then and there if she had dirty dishes. She's envious, I suppose, but she wants to be able to be fucking shitty and have no consequences. But regardless, I think that when she says inspection, she means like when CPS comes through to look at your house or whatever.
Being filthy because I had dishes in my sink. Trust me, they fucking film me. They try everything over there to fucking film me on my inspections.
Well, did y'all see?
You know what I told lady? You know what I told lady the other time? I'm sorry, my house is lived in. You want to come here? You want this floor spick and span? You can get fuck these do it.
What?
Then you can leave.
What?
Come at me sideways the other time. I'm sorry, my house fucking film me. They try everything over there to fucking film me on my inspections.
Well, did y'all see?
You know what I told lady? You know what I told lady the other time? I'm sorry, my house is lived in. You want to come here? You want this floor spick and span? You can get fuck these do it. Then you can leave.
I bet she did.
Don't come at me sideways. They ain't shit on my motherfucking force.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, well, then she found polygrams.
So then she mentions the polygraph. I'm going to rewind it about 3 seconds. I don't know for sure. Shake and bake. I think you're right. I think there's someone else there too, but I don't know who that is. So you probably are correct, and I'm not. So I think all in the chat, somebody had put, they thought it was another voice that said that at the beginning, and you guys are welcome to share that. And do you know what I love? How this chat is so full of, one, a ton of people from all sides of everything who don't agree. Like, I can see opinions from all sides, but we all come together and do really well. And I love that. That's really special. I just think that my chat is such a special chat, and I have just such wonderful mods, and I don't know. I love you guys. They do not care about a sink full of dishes. She's exaggerating, right? She's jealous that Candace has gotten away with shit and she's gotten in trouble with shit. That's what it is. Hey, Jamie. Thank you, Anissa. Yeah, no drama either. I love you guys. I really do. Oh, Crime Stories Obsessed, love you too. Look at the awesome channels in here. Crime Stories Obsessed. Oh, allegedly with Brittany. Guidance in Life with TLC. Wicked West Paranormal. Let me see. You guys, if you're not subscribed to those channels, LFT from Decipher Podcast, definitely go subscribe. What are you doing with your life if you're not? Thank you, Brittany. I'm just happy that you're here too. I love that. I agree with you on nothing, but I know your heart is in the right place. We really don't, Mr. Tomato Head. But you know what? Thank you for that. And I love it. You challenge me. Sometimes I'm like I'm taking it just a little bit too far. And you're like, hey, so I appreciate that. I like people to like challenge my thoughts and be honest in a kind way. Like we're going to have to, I don't know. I love that. Allie and her friends are making Candace look nasty. And if Allie is nasty with the living conditions. Oh, we love you, Nadie. It's healthy to hear others' opinions. Absolutely. Yes. So true. Okay, let's keep listening for a second.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, I can spend you can get fuck these do it. Dylan, you can leave. Don't come at me sideways. There ain't shit on my motherfucking force.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh, well, didn't she fail polygraph twice? Yes, she failed her polygraph test twice.
Okay, say, didn't she fail a polygraph test? And then the other one says, yes, she's failed it twice. Just so you guys know what's being said, because it's kind of fuzzy.
Oh, how did that bitch fail the polygraph test? How many Xanax that motherfucker take?
I got it all the way wrong.
Sorry,
on this
she
one.
said she passed it. Oh.
I love her channel too. I love all of your guys' channel, but I totally agree. Awesome. Hey, thank you, Dave G. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, Crime Stories Obsessed and LFT covered a case that's not far from me. Angel Overstreet, right? Oh, how awesome. Look, Brittany. That is so cool. Everyone that came into Summer's life was nasty. I mean, every person around her is sketchy, shady. I mean, drugs around all the kids, 14-year-olds drinking. My 13-year-old son, I swear to you, if I ever catch him, and I'm talking 18, 17 years old, he's not going to be doing the shit that their kids were doing at 12. If he does, that's when he loses football and all the other things that he loves to do. Okay, LFT, thank you for the help. Ashley, yes, LFT just shared it. They have an awesome channel. Her and her partner, Tia, they're amazing. They really, really are. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, let's see. I find that interesting about the polygraphs. How I don't believe it. I don't believe much of this. However, I do believe some, and I lean towards believing the kids more. I think that kids are just more honest, right? I mean, now at a certain age, they kind of could get manipulative and that kind of stuff. And also you got to remember, if a kid is being raised by a manipulative mom who teaches their kids to lie, manipulate, and that kind of stuff, then they might tell stories.
What'd you say?
I don't understand.
She wasn't being honest. That's why she failed.
Oh, I thought you said she passed it.
She passed it. No, she didn't. But my thing is, she failed twice. When I called her that night, when I came into the house after we were at the cookout and shit.
Wait 1 sec. I got to go back a few seconds. Do you remember I told you guys? Those of you who are here all the time, you'll remember I've said many times that if she passed that lie detector, it is commonly known in the drug world that Xanaxes you will pass a lie detector test on those because they relax you so much. You're not having the heartbeat reaction, like any of the any of the reactions. When you're on Xanaxes, you just don't care about any damn thing to a fault. Okay, so listen to what they say, because this confirmed for me. I already knew that because I walked in that world for far too long, and I'll never go back. But I remember, and I know, and I'm telling you guys, that would be a quick and it would be an easy way to pass.
Bitch failed a polygraph test. How many Xanax that motherfucker take?
I got it all the way wrong.
Sorry,
on this
She
one.
said she passed it.
How many Xanax that motherfucker? You heard it. I'm gonna play it again.
Sideways. They ain't shit on my motherfucking force.
That's crazy, dude.
Well, then she failed polygraph twice. Yeah, so she failed her polygraph test twice.
How? How did that bitch fail a polygraph test? How many Xanax that motherfucker take?
I got it all the way wrong.
Sorry,
on
She
this
said she
one.
passed it.
See? And yes, that is such, yes, she was. She was so screwed up in that first interview. Everybody was asking, has she had a stroke? You could hear the slur in her voice. That is the nerve pillar. And I remember saying back then, I kind of gave her a pass. Like, if your baby's missing, that's not going to be outside of the realm of possibility for your doctor or even your family or friends to go, here, please calm down. You know, it's going to be okay. Don't stress or worry. So I believe that she probably had easy access to them and was on them often, at least in the beginning. Young children will mimic their parents. It's all they know. Yep. Oh, thank you, Pointer Lover. I'm happy you're a part of it. Thank you, Dave G, for sharing those links. Allie has a 19-year-old, 16-year-old, and 12 is the youngest. That pic that was on Allie's Facebook before she changed it was her daughter and Leslie's grandson. I think what I'll do is I'm going to let this play out. I have to pee really fast, and then I want to show you guys about, like I said, I want to try to take the momentum from Summer just to show a little bit of light on some other cases that really need it. So just 1 second. I'm going to play this, mute, go pee, and then I'll be right back.
Oh,
What'd you say?
I don't understand.
She wasn't being honest. That's why she failed.
Oh, I thought you said
told
she
her- told
passed it.
everybody she passed it.
No, she didn't. But my thing is, she failed twice. When I called her that night, when I came back to the house after we were at the cookout and shit.
The night Summer come up gone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me how this bitch is just pacing back and forth in her house playing with her ass.
Cause
When
that
she
mother.
called me a nana, drinking. When she called me a nana, she was sitting in the chair, freaking drinking. And I was like, well, where's all these people? They're out looking for us. And don't you think you should be out there too instead of getting drunk off your ass? We can't leave.
Right. Well, nobody else.
My child's out there missing. I want someone to fuck to me. I can't leave.
Right. You ain't finna tell me I can't say.
I've always said that. I have always thought that if
I want to know why. How come nobody reported that?
there you go,
This
Mama
is for
Bear.
entertainment.
I agree. I want to know that too. But I've always said I don't understand how law enforcement could keep them from searching. I get they could tell you that stay here, you know, so we can find you, but also they can't hold you there, right? And there would be if my child, and I come from West Virginia, very close to there, my woods look just like it. I mean, it is. You can ask Pink Dahlia. The land is identical, like 2 hours away. If Bentley was out in the woods, there is no way I wouldn't be out in those woods too. I'm not joking. I would not. I couldn't. I know you guys probably feel the same way. Even Leslie's son is a violent RSO that probably knows H and Summer. Interesting. When my dad was killed in a snowmobiling accident, my doc put me on Ativan just to get through it. See? Thank you for that. That's good information because I mean, I figured, but I hadn't actually heard from someone who had went through that and their medication was changed. That's only the third time. Is that what happened? Because I remember I thought there was 2. I didn't know that she failed for sure. I knew that she had tried to take one and she had to come back. And they made it seem like it was because she was so upset. Nadie, please, girl, I've been I've been trying to keep it in and be kind of calm, but sometimes it's just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? How do all of you people have stories? And you guys, this is not stories they're telling for YouTube, right? These are stories that they didn't know were going to go on YouTube. They're just sitting around talking smack. Yeah, and I agree. I'm also very sorry for your loss, Ashley. I can't imagine. I'm already fear losing my parents so much. My brain just and my heart can't take it. It's something to think about daily. So don't want to be insensitive to that. Love me some curse words. Let that shit fly. If any child near me were missing, I wouldn't be getting drunk. I'd be helping in any way I could. Yeah, sitting there drinking. And you know how she does mess with that habit. Cooking. I'm here listening. Love you all, and thank you for being so kind to everyone. This is my second home. Oh, we love you too. Leslie Hill, Allie's friend. Candace had a stroke one summer when gone, taking too many drugs and drinking. Ooh, okay. Possible. We love when Alex swears. Yay, Woofy, we missed you. After a few months, I lowered dose and now just take it if I'm having an anxiety attack. That's awesome. A lot of people cannot have a hard time coming off of it. I was on benzos for a long time. It was really hard to get off of them, but I'm thankful to be off of them. Your mom witnessed it. Oh my God, Ashley. I am so sorry. Holy cow. Bacon and eggs for Craig. Oh, I want some bacon and eggs, Britt. Golly, Ashley. Yeah, when it's a shock and you're not prepared, right? Because if it's somebody you're watching them suffer and it goes on for a long time and you're kind of almost don't want to lose them, but you don't want them to suffer anymore, right? And almost like with my grandparents recently, I lost my grandmother a couple years ago, and that's kind of felt like I love her. I was so sad. I cried, of course. But then I also thought, she's living here, doesn't even know who she is, doesn't even remember her own kids, barely can get around. And what kind of life is that? You know what I mean? So, gosh, Ashley. Hey, Christine. Throw me a cake. Okay, now we're gonna take a second and we're gonna talk about another case that a couple things I saw today on Crime Online. Let's see. This another trigger warning, okay, because there's some sick people in the world. Teen boy charged with killing 4-year-old half-sister found dead in bin behind house. A 17-year-old South Carolina boy. Oh, there's a case on here that might be close to you, or I'll show you in a second. It's crazy too. It's like a cult. It's crazy, but okay. Sorry, you guys. And a 17-year-old South Carolina boy has been charged with the kidnapping of his 4-year-old half-sister, who was found dead in a plastic bin behind the home where they both lived. The Greenville County Sheriff's Office began investigating the disappearance of Johanna Lockley at about 2:20 Tuesday afternoon. The little girl was found 25 minutes later and pronounced dead on the scene. William Micah Hester was arrested Tuesday evening and charged with her death. He was charged with kidnapping on Wednesday. The kidnapper said Hester did unlawfully seize and confine Johanna in a container that she was unable to escape from. We are still trying to uncover what led to her death, what the motive behind her death was, and a lot of what is going to be pending the autopsy. A judge denied bond for Hester Wednesday afternoon. He told his dad told the court that his son would not do anything like this on purpose. He was a good boy who's never been in trouble and loved his sister. According to WHNS, Joanna Lockaby was the sister of Joe Lockaby, an 18-month-old boy who died after being left in a hot car in 2018. So this family lost their child in a hot car death and then conceived right after, had this little girl, and now the 17-year-old. Now, why don't they ever, this is my problem. Shouldn't people be shouldn't this be everywhere? You know what I mean? Where's the picture of the little girl? I just, oh, you guys, it gets frustrating. You live in Greenville County and did not hear about this. Do you see? Oh my God. Now that right there, that pisses me off. That's like, why? It's been 14 years ago, but it changed my life forever. I cannot imagine. Well, I know it does get monetization, but I don't care about this one. It is what it is. I've kind of, yeah, that is far too close to me. Brittany, the next one is even, I'll show you. COVID took my mom in 2021. I think it's close. I don't want to say for sure. I don't even know where exactly you're at. We've talked about it, but I don't know. I still don't know. So she was on a snowmobile behind him. They're on a back road, just got gas. They were getting in the trails, and the SUV came around the corner, and my dad tried turning and hit him. Oh, my God. Your poor mother. Oh, Charisse, I'm so sorry. I'm still kind of angry and sad. Oh my God, I just dropped everything. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. These cases need to be, if you live near here in the county or even close and you have not heard about it, why? We don't know yet, Cray Cray, until the autopsy. This is what I hate about the media. They pick and choose what you think is important. It's all important. Exactly. Summer, every bit of attention gets. Gabby Petito, she deserves it too. But these kids deserve it as well. There's more. And very quickly, I want to search and just see if they have any photos of this girl. I mean, she was missing for 25 minutes. And her parents have already lost the child to a hot car death, which I'll keep my opinion there because so a bunch of photos of him. Wait, is this her? Hold on, you guys. Just stick with me for just a second. I'm trying to find a photo of her because she deserves for her little pretty face to be shown, right? And that's just that. Like they show in the backyard where she was found. I found one picture, but I can't be certain if it was her. This is sad. This is not very sad. Yeah, they show, I'll go ahead and show you guys this, but they don't really show her. There is one photo. I'm not going to show that in case it's not her. I will continue to stay on this. How did Dylan Rhines make headlines on television and Summer can't get her case on television? That's the thing. Summer's case is only getting a lot of attention on YouTube. It's not everywhere, not even in her hometown. There's people that don't even know. We don't know yet, Cray Cray. Well, let me see. Let's see if this article tells us. So one of the parents left it in the, I'm not sure who, or I guess it's possible it could have been really anybody, but chilling update in the death of 4-year-old Joanna Lockaby in Greenville County as half-brother accused of suffocating her. Police claim he suffocated her and dumped her body in a bin. She was found in a wooded area. There's him. We've seen that. So here is the photo of where police found her. And I'm guessing that's the bin that they're in. Oh, my God. I just don't understand why there would be, like, no photos, you know? Joanna, I spelled it wrong. Let's put it 2 N's. That's disturbing to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I wrong here? Joanna, Mike. Okay, that baby comes up again. I don't know that this is her. I'll go ahead and show you guys, but we're just going to I'll have to keep you posted. The next case I want to talk about briefly will be the last one, but it's just crazy. So please stay tuned because all of them deserve the attention, like I said, you guys. That's just the best way I know to try to awareness to other cases, and still I'm just so devoted and like completely vested in Summer. Shoot. I suck, y'all. I'm sorry. This photo came up times, and if you look, when you do that, it says deputies 4-year-old suffocated by half-brother in Greenville County. It is not allowing me to this article. That's the issue I'm having, but this is potentially the baby. If it loads. Lynn, you did? Yes, please send it to me. Charisse. Days later, I was calling now and I was so scared. Oh my God. I am so sorry. All missing people are important, absolutely. I came to YouTube because I couldn't find Summer anywhere on the news. That was in June of 2021. Wow. No, precious. That's, so we will have to stay tuned on that one. Lynn's going to send a video. I'll be looking for anything to come, watching the one out of Michigan too. Near Pink. We're definitely going to be watching Brittany and Tia and Molly and those covering justice for Vaughn. I'm interested in that. I couldn't come and do it justice. But I'll watch with y'all. Okay. This is where we're going back to. Now, Summer's letter was an article about the letter that Dawn wrote in here. Uvalde School Board to consider firing school chief. Yes. You think? Here, 1 teen dead and 2 arrested involved kidnapping. A teen is dead. It says in Fayetteville, Georgia. Never mind, wrong here, but I think somewhere else. I mentioned in this case too. She got plastic surgery and everything on the run. But we're going to check out this one. One teen dead and 2 arrested involving kidnapping infamous cult leader. A teen is dead and 2 men have been arrested in a bizarre incident in Georgia involving an extremist sect that some describe as a cult. On Tuesday, a man called police in Fayetteville alleging that he had been kidnapped and was being held against his will inside of a home with 10 other people. When officers responded, they observed someone appeared to be waving for help from the garage. Police removed 9 people from the home, but 1 person remained inside, prompting a SWAT team to deploy at the scene and a 6-hour standoff. Authorities eventually entered the residence and found 18-year-old Amonte Ammons dead from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound to his head. It's not clear yet whether Ammons was the person who called 911 to report being kidnapped. Police arrested 36-year-old Augustus Romaine and 21-year-old Xavier Pruchin on multiple charges. Romaine is reportedly a leader of an extremist organization called the Black Hammer Party, which describes itself as on a mission to recover land for all colonized people worldwide, according to Channel 2 Action News. The group's website claimed Ammons was the group's Minister of Defense and asserted that his death was a target attack. Some of the former members refer to it as a cult. Very interesting. Romaine, who goes by the name Ghazi Kadzo, is a fringe far-left activist who has made unfounded and bizarre assertions, such as the claim that Anne Frank was an annoying Karen. According to the Daily Beast, Anne Frank was a Karen. Before he was arrested, Romaine and other group members reportedly posted a video outside the home in an apparent effort to boost their social media following. More media, more follows, more, advancement work, more movement, more greatness, Romaine said in the video. To be a sweetheart. Prior to the incident, Romaine at times would apply makeup to make him look like the Joker character, according to Facebook photos. Last year, the group asserted that it had liberated hundreds of acres of land in Colorado for Black Hammer Party, a place where sect members could put their policy visions into practice. In Hammer City, there will be no rent, no cost, no coronavirus, and no white people. One Black Hammer member said about the project. Police are continuing to investigate. You guys, that is freaking crazy. What is happening in this world? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, you told me that. Hey, Angie's Pizza Heaven, good to see you. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Brittany. Oh, my gosh. How can I... How can I get it up here? Because I don't have... Well, I could pull up my message. I'm sorry, I'm lagging. Am I better now? Oh, you sent it. Yay! Can y'all hear me now? I was breaking up. Now I don't know if you can hear me. Let me go check my Facebook really quick. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Brittany. That's awesome. I mean, how come that's stored everywhere? How is this little girl, 4 years old, okay? She goes missing, and she's missing for 25 minutes before she was found. How in the world does that happen? And save open file. I don't know, without pictures of her being out there. This is bizarre and I don't like it. It doesn't. Then the hot car deaths too. It's kind of like Summer's case, you guys. Like the two, like Rose and Summer, all the people that are having freak accidents that happen to someone once in a lifetime, if that, having multiple ones in their life. Shit, I'm still breaking up. Damn it. Well, now it's saying I have 3 bars. Is it better? I'm going to jump off of here anyways. I'm going to show Brittany's picture. We don't know for sure. We're going to I'll keep looking into this. So stay tuned. And then on a future True Crime News, we'll try to get back into it, or maybe a video dedicated just to hold on, let's see. Ooh, thank you, Lynn. You're the best. Thank you. Share entire screen. Oh my God, what a pretty mom. So that could be her too. Does this look like it could be the same baby, just older? Or yeah, it's got to be this one, right? I don't know. I guess we have to wait. This was attached to a news article about it. Okay. Well, we'll just wait and see. That's kind of how the other one was, I think. What the hell? How is this little baby missing 30 minutes? Now, what's a disparity that's going to be, it's on the news at least lowly, minimally, and there's no photos? Like no photos in the articles? I have a huge problem. I don't know. I guess we just have to wait and see. You know what I should do? I should reach out. You guys, when I was on TikTok, I used to reach out to police departments and stuff, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing, right? I just got in my head I was going to fake it. I made it. That's what I was thinking, Brittany. So I would reach out to the police departments and I would ask questions, and, some would answer, some wouldn't, whatever. But I think I'll do that. It's still worth its shot, right? I mean, I do have my own little, if I would think about it, this is my own little media business here on YouTube, it's like a news company, right? So it would be, I don't know. I think that's what I'm going to do. The autopsy is today. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, you guys. So tonight, I really want to go live on Real Talk with Alex. I have a few just celebrity crazy stuff I want to talk about. I thought it'd be fun to flip through the websites of those old tabloid magazines that used to be at the grocery store, and just talk about all the stuff in the magazines, and then also talk about whatever's going on. I mean, if there are any questions you guys have for me, sometimes there will be things maybe I'll want to vent about, talk about, whatever. That's what that'll be the place to do it. It'll just be like a girls hangout, chit chat, tabloid gossip, gossip, mainly celebrity stuff. However, I mean, if someone had it would depend. I think I would address things in my own level, and so if you guys can go subscribe and turn on the bell, because I haven't scheduled it yet. I'll go ahead and schedule something. It's iffy because I'm dealing with mom, the kids. I have a as far as emails, comments, messages, but I'm really, really planning on doing that. Yeah, Nady. It'll be so fun. Did you ever watch Desperate Housewives? That was one of my favorite shows, and I love when they all just get together and talk about everything happening. Ooh, Mr. Tomato Head. I don't know. Let me see. Plus, I want to give anybody who has if you want to ask me about something, that you go over, that'd be the place to do it. I'll talk about whatever. If there's somebody has an issue with me, with the way I've done something over here, I don't know. Sometimes I get comments and things that make me think, I'm willing to talk to anybody, and you know what I mean? So I just want to have a place that's more laid back, because here, it does a disservice to all of the people I talk about if I let things go too far off of the topic, right? Because it's really serious stuff. It's important, and I want to take it serious. Okay, Barry Morphew 1 hour ago, he pled guilty to he pled guilty 1 hour ago to forgery after voting with missing wife's ballot. Okay, guys, hold up. Let's quick. I'll just read it to you. Maybe I'll do a post after for people who aren't in here. Morphew to forgery after voting with missing wife's ballot. Barry Morphew pled guilty Thursday to forgery of a government-issued document for voting with his missing wife's ballot in the 2020 election. He received a 1-year deferred sentence and community service. So he got 1 year, but that's only if he gets in more trouble. He gets to stay at home, right? He will have to do 32 hours of community service. He'll be on supervised probation, according to the sentence. The charge he pleaded guilty to in Chaffee County is a Class 5 felony. 2 other charges, attempt to influence a public servant and election mail bailout offense, were dismissed as part of the plea agreement. Morphew was officially charged in this case when he told FBI agents who were interviewing in connection with the case of his missing wife, Suzanne, that he, quote, wanted Trump to win, unquote, and, quote, I just thought, give him another vote, unquote, according to an arrest affidavit. I figured all these guys are cheating, Morphew said. According to the affidavit, I know Suzanne was going to vote for Trump anyway. Investigators were first alerted to the possibility Barry Morphew submitted his wife's ballot when the Chaffee County clerk received a ballot for Suzanne, who was listed as a missing person. She had been missing since May 10th. Barry was originally charged in her first-degree murder, but it was dismissed without prejudice. Wait a minute. Prosecutors say they dismissed the case because they had narrowed down the area where they were searching for Suzanne Morphew, and they believe they were close to finding her body. As of Thursday, her body has not been found. Wow, could it be that they didn't know where she was and they were saving face because they were embarrassed as hell? They messed up and lost this entire case, at least for now. So they said, we're going to let him go because we think we know where she's at. It's just under snow. That's kind of, at the time, I heard people saying that. As of Thursday, her body hasn't been found. And also, prosecutors couldn't enlist their expert witnesses because of discovery violations. So prosecutors completely and totally screwed it up. The article says, meaning prosecutors would need to find Suzanne's body to prove the case. In the forgery case, Morphew has a review hearing set for November 20th. You know what? I'm going to do a video, Dear Barry. And when I do that video, I'm going to also do a little side section to the prosecutors. I'm disgusted by the police in Colorado. I think they do a terrible job. This is not the first case. We've seen them let go all to hell, just like crucial evidence in the Watts case that they never actually got on with it. And I think that it needs to be called because they knew they screwed up. And the only thing that they could do, because the prosecutor has a hell of an ego, Linda Stanley, that's why she was all over damn YouTube doing interviews. Maybe she shouldn't have done that. Now I'm annoyed over that. Just be looking forward to some kind of video in the future. I want to write Barry, like I did a Dear Candace. If you guys haven't seen it, please check it out. I want to do something similar to Barry. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Well, it's hard. I have a lot of friends on the platform on all different sides, right? In the beginning, when I made friends with people, none of them hated each other. Now, it's this friend argues with this friend. Plus, sometimes you lose friendships that just sizzle out. It's just tough. It's tough to navigate sometimes. I try to stay. I know what's going on, but I try to at least stay out of stuff. Or if I'm like in the middle of something with friends, I just try to stay out of it. It just becomes really hard on here because it's like high school in here, right? It's like your side or my side. Like, or if your friend does something stupid and you don't completely cut ties and call them out on you, then you support them, and I can understand why. I can get both sides, but it can be really tough to navigate. No, it's not reality, but it was so good. You guys, I gotta watch it. There's a lot of crime in it, murder and different stuff. It's just very good. Desperate Housewives. Okay, since I am breaking up so bad, ooh, Brittany, that would be awesome. Let's do it. Since I'm breaking up so bad, absolutely. I'm going to let you guys go. I hope that you can hear me say goodbye. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you to my mods. Can you guys hear me, or is it all like robot? Because I'll type it in the chat. I love and appreciate you guys. I'll see you soon. If you want to have some girl chat, go subscribe to Real Talk with Alex. Okay, awesome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for joining the conversation. It always makes me feel I have really not been in a great headspace. Like, I've hardly even been talking to my closest friends because all I can think about is my mom and her being sick and what I can do to help her. And like yesterday, she was crying before we found out her blood pressure was so low because she doesn't feel like cleaning and stuff. So I've been trying to clean for her. It's just been a lot. And when I come here with you guys, it just feels like it just kind of puts everything on pause. So I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. So thank you guys. It means the world to me. And it was just so yeah, appreciate you so much. She got a new prescription yesterday, a second one. Now they're giving her Finagrin, which is fine, but it makes you sleepy too. So, ooh, that'd be fun. I'm not crying. I just got a little bit teary-eyed just thinking about, it's crazy. Life is short, and there's just some people you can't picture your life without. You know what I mean? Thank you, guys. I love you guys. You have to message me about that. I really do. Thank you for the distraction. It means the world to me. Hopefully tonight we hang out and chat. I don't know what I need to see Brittany when you're live. And yeah, then I'll schedule it. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon, okay? Ellie, my Jack, I will. I'm going to go in the pool or in the water for a little bit. Thank you, Brittany. I love you. Love you, Lynn. I love all you guys. You're making us teary-eyed. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for being here for me. It means a lot. Okay? Bye.